But Jesus Christ, look at just how much we got done. Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to another episode on Timberborn with me, Spacefish, and welcome to a screen that probably you hadn't really expected for today's recording. Well, in between the last episode and this one, there has been a major update to Timberborn, which brings a whole lot of cool stuff. I've already seen like tiny parts of it, but there is a lot of cool stuff coming on that one, and it is very, very interesting. The only one issue being one that we did unfortunately already have quite recently, and going medieval of course, being that we cannot access or use, at least in the whole, well, in the realm of the whole new update, the old game files anymore, unfortunately, if we do want to check out these new features. So, well, I'm honestly quite sad about this, because I would say we have put a good bunch of work into our first little settlement, and making sure to not die in the first 2 seconds of the game. But in the interest of, keeping all the new cool stuff in here and actually checking these things out with you guys as well, I have made the decision that we will, just like we did in going medieval ones, actually go ahead and get a new game started. And, well, we'll kind of, for the first few episodes, I guess, be able to get things going a little faster anyways, based on the experience that we have now collected already in the game. And then hopefully there will be a whole lot of cool new stuff to check out. So, I hope you guys are happy with that decision. I think it is, at the end of the day, the best one to take, given that we get some cool new stuff to check out. So, without further ado, I will hop into a new game just after I asked you to. If you enjoy this episode, if you do like it around here, if you do want to check out some more videos, please make sure to go ahead and smash that like button right down below. More importantly, smash the subscribe button to stay up to date on all of future upcoming new episodes. That said, let's go ahead, get going. Choose a new game. We will chill here. We'll stay with the folktales. We didn't really get to experience so much the last time around. We do, of course, still have the Iron Teeth here, but well, in fact, we don't even have them unlocked anyways, so... Oh, wait. They have voices! Did you guys hear that? They have voices! That is awesome. I did not see that, like, the last time around. Cool, so, I guess we'll just go with recommended. I'm not sure what we did the last time, but this is what we're choosing. And we'll do normal, as usual. Get going. Let us go. And see what that new settlement's going to look like. I'm very, very interested, I have to say. I guess the maps are probably randomly generated, so it's probably not going to be the same one we had last time, which, in fact, I'm not even sure. Maybe there was some seed or something we could have picked there, but I suppose it's too late for that now, and we will just get a new map, which is totally fine at the end of the day, I think. Makes it a little more interesting anyways, and... well, we can go and build a bit of a different kind of settlement. But the essentials we know, we kind of know what is important, and, well, hopefully, we don't lose quite as many beavers in the first drought as we did the last time. What would you like to call it? I don't have any clue. Let me look back what the old one was called, right? I think that's important. Right, so, I remember correctly, our last settlement was called Fish Haven, indeed. And we will call this one New Fish Haven. Makes sense, right? I think we did something similar in going medieval, to be honest. But yeah. So, there's our little beavers. And, oh, in fact, it does seem like it's the same map. So, no changes. Same map, same deal, same approach. We will have to go get some lumberjack flags and stuff going. So, we'll start out like that. And then we'll slowly but surely just try and get everything rolling again. Now the lumberjack flag itself, I mean, technically up here we would cover both of these, so that's quite nice. That I guess I don't need to build one down here. We can just keep them up there, because if you remember, this we just kind of entirely cut down at some point and then moved on. So yeah, well, interesting. I guess, that makes it a little easier for us too. We kind of know what works around here. We've already built some things around here, so, well, we'll get going like that. We'll kind of just follow along the tutorial. Get the beavers to build some things. The question is, well, we don't have any logs thus far, so we actually do need to wait for these lumberjack flags to be built. So we can... Ah, yeah, so we can actually get some logs, but we do need to, of course, define cut-down zones. So, marking the tree cutting areas. We'll go and mark all that. And, oh, no, wait. Well, we will unmark that in a second, I guess. That's a bit far away, not really reachable for us currently. And we'll go and mark all this stuff as well for the time being. And then, of course, there's more stuff up here to cut down, which we'll probably need in the long run, but for now it's fine. Lumberjack flags are connected. We have marked trees for cutting. We do now want a water pump, well, which we do not really have the resources for just yet, but I suppose we'll get them soon enough. So we'll leave time running. They can already go collect some logs. Apologies for that. I have got no idea what's going on today. Being called all day by all different kinds of numbers. I'm absolutely losing track. Absolute insanity. And we'll go ahead and go and get a water pump slapped down. Now, just start maybe out here for a bit of change, right? Something new. Sorry for my voice today. Still the aftermath of COVID, I guess, unfortunately. I am still slightly feeling that, albeit not all too heavily. Now, I guess we will want some water tanks, so we could already schedule some. Do we need to make sure to have enough this time around? If you remember, to make sure that... well, we don't kill all our beavers again, right? That would be quite nice. Also, we do probably kind of want would be a log pile. We'll be building that around there again. In fact, do we want to build it around there? Maybe not. I think we will... Well, the question is kind of how much... Where are the houses? Sorry. Really trying, but the voice is not really wanting right now. Maybe we will build a log pile there then. So here. That way we can at least build 2 houses, use that space a little bit, you know, get things going. You can see most of the beavers are still not really doing much of anything, which is honestly kind of annoying. We could also probably already get a gatherer's flag going, like 1 or 2 out here where the berry bushes are at. Just to make sure, you know, that we're gathering some food while the beavers are not really doing anything else anyways. I do think... I'm not sure. Do we actually use any resources for that? One something. That does not look like wood though. I don't know what that is that we use. No idea. Anyways, the beavers are all sleeping on the floor now for the time being, which, you know, I guess we do want some houses and stuff. There's the gatherer's flag down there in the golds instantly, and we do already seem to be collecting a little bit of water, which is absolutely awesome. The beavers are definitely going to need that. All already drinking away. Bringing the logs over to the water tanks. Now, what I do kind of also want to do, if you guys remember, is we're going to go and quickly... Oh, there was the path, right, so... can go and use that to get them up there. And we will, well, kind of have an issue to even build anything up here. So what we will do for the time being is we'll go and place a lumberjack flag like right there. And we will go and put a little log pile right here. And get this area just flagged for cutting down, right? Because these are all dead anyways, and these, you know, may as well just harness that extra wood. Why not? We can use it all. No need to run low on logs, and we'll reforest that stuff as soon as possible, I guess. As we will hopefully also do there. Now, the gatherer's flag are not being built. I'm not quite sure what is the issue, but we will kind of prioritize these a tad bit. Oh, there we go. Now they're being made. Okay. So we'll make sure to kind of prioritize that stuff real quick. Especially the bits that don't really need any materials, right? Just to make sure it gets finished. Because all the water tanks, you know, they'll take a while to fill up anyways. And then... Cool. We've already got some log gathering and stuff going on now. Looking at this, we've got no vacancies. No unemployed people, no nothing. What we will need, though, is housing. Housing is going to be of utmost priority, I would argue. So we'll get a little set of lodges going here. And maybe another little set of lodges right there. And we will probably want some storage facility here soon as well, so a small warehouse would be quite cool. I will be placing that right there, and that's going to keep them occupied for like the next 2 bajillion days, it feels like. I mean, we do have a lot of logs, don't get me wrong, so, you know, from a material standpoint, we're probably not even doing all too badly, but from a workforce perspective, we're at like 8 people, so that's going to take years. Gatherer's flag is created, so that's nice. We're collecting food now, and now the game wants us to make a farmhouse, of course, because, you know, gonna go start farming those carrots. Now, we're gonna start the farmhouse, I would say, right here. And then we can, you know, add another 1 or 2 here in the future. For the time being, though, we will ensure to use this space for planting crops, such as carrots, which is what we will get started with. So, lots of carrots right there, more carrots right here, even more carrots right there. This stuff needs to get cut down first, so that's going to take a minute, I guess. We will just be planting some carrots out here too as well for the time being, you know, making sure to harness the space we have as good as possible. And in the future, you know, we can always just tear this down again and put other stuff there. But, you know, we'll kind of just do it as we did the first time with that sort of approach in mind of kind of just trying to get all the stuff ready. Now, I guess we do have 2 houses already good to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to max prioritize the farmhouse. I'm going to do the warehouse as a secondary, because we do have more than enough beds for everyone ready anyway. Wait, do we? No, we don't. Well, I'm sorry for that one. I guess these are highest priority then, and this is kind of lowest priority, and this thing is kind of second priority. Right, well, a little bit of reshaping right there, but that is that then going, and aside from that, well, we've got a lot of water. That's some good news right there, I would say. Well, a lot of water. We've got like 41 units, but the tanks are filling up. It is going the right way, so I'm liking that. We will add another tank just to make sure, you know, that we do continue to add more and more water and get things ready, but that is fine. Now, in terms of housing, as you can see right here, we've only got 1 bed available, which is honestly not too much. And we did kind of get the last time the issue, right, that when we did run too low on housing, we pretty much ended up in a spot where there were no more younglings coming up to, you know, kind of be born, grow up, and, you know, be our future workforce. So, ooh, that is new. Your beavers are happier than ever. You've reached a new well-being high school. That's awesome. I didn't even know well-being was a thing. Oh, this thing is entirely new. Oh, look at that. I think this is entirely new, isn't it? Or was I just blind? That is cool. You can see so much stuff here. Movement speed. Oh, wait. The happier they are, the faster they move. This must be new. There's a life expectancy here. Working speed. Okay. Well, that's quite cool. And then there's like housing and all the different... Okay. Cool. We will look into that a little further once we get there, I would say. For the time being, we're just going to kind of prioritize to, you know, build the essentials. But we're making sure to already schedule some houses. We're not going to use the beds instantly, of course, but we're going to make sure that they are there for future reference when, you know, the kiddos do start coming. And, you know, farmhouse and stuff still has priority. Now, we will prioritize planting because, of course, as we learned the last time around, you know, a grown carrot doesn't die instantly, but a non-grown carrot is pretty much useless. So that is totally the right way to go. Anyways, and then, well, I mean, on the material side of things, we seem to be doing quite good. So I am rather happy about that. Food, on the other hand side, we seem to be quite low on. Despite having 2 separate gatherer flags, that does not seem to be one of our strengths. Now, the thing is... Well, we are already at 10 adults, so I guess, yeah, a few beavers have already grown up, which is impressive, given that we've honestly just started the game again, pretty much. But there's no unemployed ones, so we don't really have the opportunity of saying, oh, yeah, we just go get another gatherer flag going or something. Kind of just need to wait for more of them now. So, it's pretty much us zooming through. I mean, the houses are, for me, now highest priority. Still a bit of space in the tanks, so... Well, in fact, you know, tanks are not as full as I would like them to be, but also I guess the next drought is quite far out. That said, if the tanks do not go up much anymore, we may need to already get a second water pump going, because, well, honestly speaking, in fact, let's do that. Let's already get one going. before, you know, the beavers start planting stuff here, and then I need to build over it anyways, because at the end of the day, that's kind of also not all too productive, right? So we'll do that. And then we'll kind of just deprioritize the work here a little bit for the time being. And once we do have a new beaver growing up, then... oh, see, there's a youngling. Awesome. So yeah, now we're... well, we would have already been out of beds, but luckily there's a house ready right here, well, which is also already partially taken. But you can see that we're slowly but surely working away on it. It's a bit of a long job still, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So that's nice. The farmhouse is done. We've already planted all the... we've kind of already achieved, like, all these goals, basically. Build inventors. Yeah, that's actually a good point. We kind of need those, but we do need to deprioritize those again, because we don't have anyone able to take care of inventing for us. We will already build 2, though, and we will probably need more to come in the future here. We will make sure that these houses get built first, though. Now, I do have the feeling... we probably do want to start getting another water tank going. You can see 2 of these are already full. So, water is still the water... I was going to say the water's developing in the right direction, but you can see when it actually turns to night, they're pretty much using up everything that was produced during the day. So, we do actually need more water, it feels like. Which also makes me think that we do want to prioritize this over the other things. So, good thing to remember right there. This should be built first. That should be built second. That should be built third, and these are last. Right. Reprioritized it all. Another one has grown up. We've got an unemployed beaver. Nice. I mean, not nice for him, but we've got an unemployed beaver, so that should hopefully help. The reason being that I would like to get a gatherer's flag going up here for said beaver to go ahead and start picking these thingies here. I did not need to mark this, right, for collection. I think they had done this bit on their own, so we'll just leave it at that. The thing is, I could honestly kind of just shot off one of these, because we don't really need 2 here anymore. Everything's pretty much picked. Which is a worry, to be honest, because we're kind of low on food, aren't we? Like, thinking about it, I'm not really liking that. What I am going to make sure to do is I'm going to actually increase... well, try and increase the amount of carrot fields that we have, because these guys are already pretty much done planting. So they need more space to work with. And, well, this is going to be the space. I did schedule these to be cut down, right? Yeah, I guess they're just doing it later because these are closer. But once these are done, then... you know, oh, there's a little bit missing there. Can add that too. Right, what we will also really badly want is a forester, for which we need inventors. Okay. Until we get the forester, we may otherwise very quickly run into log issues. Well, I mean, this guy's cutting down logs too, but these guys are quickly running out of things to do, I would say. So that is a definite concern in my mind. This person here is working well. This beaver, okay. So collecting food right there. We do have the planting going on, but quite honestly, these carrots are taking years. 62%, so we're just going to expand things a little further, you know, keep them busy. I'd rather have a little too much growing than a little too little. Now, the other topic would also be that we kind of probably want to start building a dam. The thing is, though, that for that purpose, we would probably require... oh, no... well, I want to kind of build a more or less direct path to this dam. There's a lot of trees in the way though, so we will kind of do a little detour right here and fix that little thing later when these trees are gone, right? Now, dams. That is a huge ton of wood that we need for that. Phew. So, like, technically, right, we kind of want to do this again. The thing is that this needs an insane amount of wood, so I am already going to go and place another lumberjack flag up here, right, to make sure that we can start gathering the stuff a bit faster once these guys are out, but, oh boy, is this going to be like, yeah, I'm going to also kind of just deprioritize these bits here. Too far from a district. Build more paths. Oh, because the flippin' tree is in the way anyways. Ah, boy. Right, well, the tree... Well, can we delete the tree, in fact? Demolish resources. Oh. See, we demolish this tree and then it should hopefully be fine. At least. As long as we do that. Yeah, so now it's accessible. But yeah, so the inventors do need to be built first, and in my mind they should be next in queue. Yes, they're being taken care of, so that's great. What we will do is I would say we get one more of these going already. We don't really have the beavers available for the stuff yet, but we should definitely keep in mind that we need to get this going ASAP. And then once that is done, we will also go and get another small water tank scheduled, because of course these are filling up quite rapidly now. Warehouse is in operation, which is absolutely beautiful, I would say. That said, we are still insanely low on food, quite unfortunately, which I'm really not liking. We are going to shut down this gatherer's flag for the time being, because there's no more berries to be picked here at the moment. So, yeah, there goes that person working in research for us instead, which is hopefully going to be quite helpful, because we really need a forester. Like, look at that forest. It's all gone. We really urgently need a forester. Of course, you know, these small trees are going to grow, and there's, like, bits and bobs right there to be cut down still, which I'm sure is marked. Yeah, but maybe out of range from the gatherer's flag. I'm not sure. Nope, it's in range. But yeah, so they're running low. They are starting to run low on trees, so that's going to be an issue. Also, water wheel. Yes, that is a good point. If we do look at the flow, if you guys remember from last time, we don't want to do it too close to here, more like there-ish. So, power, water wheel. We can build it like right here, which should be fine. I will deprioritize it though for the time being, like very, very, very hard, cause at the end of the day, well, deprioritizing this a little bit less. At the end of the day, the dam should have priority over the water wheel for material use, because the dam is essential for survival. The power really isn't. You know, if we wait to get the power for another few days, it's totally fine. Because, well, you know, of course it gets us planks and everything. It's going to be nice, but, well, to be quite frank, at the end of the day, the dam is way, 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 way more essential. So, yeah. That's the point right there. And that is the next inventor done. Now, we've got 3 good to go. We've only got 1 that is in use, but that's kind of just what it is. We'll have to deal with it. In terms of science, we're up to a whole 7. So, yeah, we need 60 for the forester. We do really need another one of these inventors to get going, but it's kind of pretty much dependent just on the beavers becoming available. But Jesus Christ, look at just how much we got done in so little time. It's really always the experience in the games. That does help you a lot with that, isn't it? Now, I would say, though, after quite a little while, we will end this episode off right here. I hope you all very much enjoyed it. Next episode, we'll get back to it. We'll definitely get that dam built. We do have a lot of wood by now, so I'm hopeful that we can get it together. Would be awesome. And then we'll make sure to get some research done to get a forester, or 2 even. That would be a very high priority. Get some power, get some planks going, and slowly but surely just start expanding things and scaling up. So, I'm very much looking forward to that. I hope you all are as well. For today, though, this has been it. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to go ahead and smash that like button right down below for the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also please consider subscribing right down below, as well as hitting that bell icon in order to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. With all those things out of the way, though, as usual, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will catch you in the next episode very, very soon. Ciao.